Hey guys, what's up? Max here, and spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the previous video to this one, then you're gonna see who I picked up. And this guy Rintrah, is his ears pierced? His ears is actually pierced. Yeah, he's got two little piercings on the, I guess, right side. I didn't notice that until right now, actually, now that I'm looking at this guy. But this guy is going to be going up to the ranks of rank 3 on this video. And when it comes to his awaken ability, in stream, we talked about it a little bit. I broke it down and I sat there and looked at Aunt May and just thought about all the possibilities of how this guy would react when it comes to a defensive awaken ability. And that's honestly what I found myself thinking more when it comes to him being awakened. Now, I myself have 3 rank up mystic gems, 3 generic awakening gems, so I can definitely throw one into this guy, but I'm still being really greedy and really cautious inside the awakening gems. I'm not 100% sure if I want to go actually and use them towards them, so I'm gonna rank him up to rank 3. We're gonna take him into Battlegrounds and hopefully get some footage of his defensive abilities and see how he performs. Who knows if the people we're gonna be facing have perfect counters for this guy or know how to fight this guy already, but we're just gonna throw him in there unawakened, rank 3, and just see how he performs. But before we do, just to read his awaken ability, it says every time a neutralize prevents a buff, he gains a power gain buff, giving him 2 to 10% of max power over the 2 seconds. Now, how do you test this while he's offensive? Well, what I ended up doing is I dueled him a couple of times to see how that was proccing, but then at the same time I dueled him in my own account, which I had Mystic Dispersion on. And to be honest, I didn't know, I couldn't see the power gain. I didn't know if it was because of the dex that I was causing it to do a power gain, or if the power gain was very significant to actually even notice it. Now, the power gain buff on him did proc a few times, and I knew it was working. I just didn't really see the power gain itself increase because, again, I had Mystic Dispersion on, so I didn't know if it was because of that or if it was actually his awaken ability that was causing it. And I think I was dueling my 3-star. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I think it's worth more testing for sure if you want to get him awakened. And of course, how high of a sig. I think if you max him out at sig 200, of course, any champion is always going to be best at 200. That 10% probably might be coming in very noticeable as opposed to like a 2 to 3%. But also, while unstoppable, passively regenerates 1 to 3.01% of his missing health on getting struck or blocking an attack by an opponent. So his unstoppable passively regens, so he has to be unstoppable for this regen to kick in. And he basically, I feel, because of his mystical charges, once he hits 10, that is when he becomes unstoppable. So in defense, before we move on, I do want to point out where it says he becomes unstoppable. It says, while Rintrah has 10 mystical charges or more, getting struck or blocking on an attack by the opponent while Rintrah's back into the wall grants him a unstoppable passive for 6 seconds. So be careful when you're fighting this guy for sure, especially if he's awakened and you push him to the wall and you notice that those have been added. He not only is his unstoppable gonna be a pain and you're gonna have to parry right away, but he's gonna be able to get a regen, depending of course of the awaken and how high the sig ability is on this champion. So if you think you got the KO and he becomes unstoppable, and he gets regen, you're just like, oh, what just happened? That is exactly what you just saw happen. The cool thing on the offensive side, if you get pushed against the wall and you proc this, then you're kind of like, score, I just got some regen. So it can go as a defensive tactic or a offensive tactic, if you will, on this part. So here we are. We're going to rank him up. Rintrah goes to rank 2. So here, as you can see, I can't really take him up to rank 3 at the moment, as I don't have the catalyst, and I am so low on T5 basic catalyst, and I think we're going to have to be saving up some of these as well as some T2 alphas. No, don't worry. I just haven't claimed my stash after ranking them up. But we are going to be using a rank up gem. And the reason why is because of the T4 Mystic Catalyst, the actual Mystic Catalyst T4s. the ones I'm missing, yeah, those, the ones that are so precious and hard to get. I basically have none of those. So, and I have a 2 rank up gems from 2 to 3. So I think having used a rank up gem on this guy, I know, is he worth the rank up gem? That's always the question. And to me, because I didn't get Wong, I am going all in on Rintrah just to see how he performs. And I hope, I'm crossing my fingers, I'm your test dummy, if you will, when it comes to Rintrah. And you're going to see if he's good in defense, if he's good in offense. I'm going to play him for sure a lot in the next few days now that he's part of my account. It's always strange to play champions in the beta. You're just kind of like, you enjoy them, but just knowing the fact that they're not in your account, it's always like, okay, I don't want to love the champion because then I don't have him. So here he is, part of my rank 3 crew. Recently, it's interesting to know that Rintrah is there at the bottom, and the Hood and Dragon Man are above him, and Morningstar, and those are rank 2s. But he joins the ranks of rank 3s, and those are my rank 3s there at the top. So really quick, drop a like on the video, please. Just went ahead and spent a couple of units in my mastery reset to show you a better defensive Rintrah. I took off my suicides, I had them on, and so I took them off, respect my offensive tree, just to show you what I'm working with my defensive tree. Of course, I have Coagulate because I had them on and I'm running them. But when it comes to my proficiencies, which is really good to note, is his 5/5 Mystic Dispersion and 4 out of 5 when it comes to Limber. So this is what we're going to be playing with when it comes to Battlegrounds. We do want to go ahead and make sure that Rintrah is added part of the crew. Okay, there he is. He's got 3 charges on him, so he is definitely going to be added to the team. And here is our first matchup. We're going to hit accept and see who we're going up against. Hopefully our Rintrah does show up in our deck, and we're going up against Skredkilla with a ranked matches of 217 and a score of 1724, 1 point just above me. We're going to take off his Human Torch because we're bringing in a Mystic. We're going to take off his Penny and any worth other champion doing. Let's take off his high level Void. Again, he doesn't melt our Mystic champions. And he took off. Okay, he took off. He didn't take off Rintrah. We're going to add Doom. Oh, that is not ours to add. I'm not trying to add Doom. I'm like, add Doom, add Doom. We got one last shot, and he is not showing up. So this is a no-go. Okay, round 2. We found an opponent. We're going to hit accept. And we did increase our rating. We're going up against Coco from Sam's, and he's at 570 ranked matches with 1755, and I'm at 1739 now. So again, we're going to take away his Human Torch, any big counters that I might have when it comes to Science class. I've never fought the Scorpion, so we're just going to get rid of him right there. And I think that should do it. Here we go. What a win. We score Rintrah as a defensive champion, and we're going to go with more Mystics, and we're going to lock that in. Finally got Rintrah on round number 2. And guess who we're putting him? As long as he doesn't get a great counter for my Mystic class, it doesn't look like he has many good options. This is going to be his final 2 picks. That puts him at 7 champions, and I still have 1 pick, so he might go Domino. I think he's going to go Killmonger. Who knows? His highest is Hit Monkey. I hope he doesn't quit on us, so that way we can showcase him in defense. And here we are with, I think we're going to go Hercules. Of course, man. This guy's so strong. Okay, so here we're going to see our first round matchup of Rintrah, throwing him in defense. Let's see who he's going to put as a defender first. So Arcus, okay. And sure enough, Rintrah, boom, there he goes. Let's see what he chooses as the attacker. Let's see what are his options. Maybe Hawkeye, maybe Domino. Who knows what he's going to pick, but let's take a look. Oh, Falcon. Wait, did I call him Hawkeye? I think I called him Hawkeye. Okay, so here, I think we're going to go long shot for this fight, and let's see what the results come. Woo! That special 2 damage. Oh man. Long shot OP. All right. That was a sloppy 11 hit highest combo fight. But let's see how Rintrah performs. That's the whole point of this video, is to see how he does in defense. And again, he's going up against a 5-star. I'm assuming rank 5. I'm assuming probably SIG 200 from Coco 100. So let's see how the results are of the first matchup. And he didn't finish the fight. Okay, his highest hit combo, and I don't think he lost it, was 85. Wow, what a high hit combo there he was. So he was in the fight for a long time, probably trying to control it. Coco, nice attempt, man. If you do end up on the video and see this, definitely let me know in the comments how that fight was. Okay, so we did get Rintrah. Yes, nice, very nice. So we have Rintrah there. We're going to go with this option. I think he did go with a couple of mutants. I don't know if I should go with Gilly. No, we're going to go with Stark Spider Pig here, actually. And he is going to go Archangel for sure. I mean, there's no doubt on that. Or maybe he might choose Magic. He's got 3 solid options here. So let's see who he chooses: Falcon, Magic, or Archangel. Archangel is the most obvious choice here. All right, so of course we're going to be putting Rintrah inside the defense, and hopefully he again performs really well for us. This guy's got pretty good options to counter that, I think. Nothing class advantage, but let's see what he puts as a defender. He's going to go with Domino. So being that Domino's there, I think let's give Silver Surfer a shot. Let me see. Maybe we can out damage and outpower that Domino. All right. So Archangel versus a Rintrah. So I'm sure that's a rank 5, SIG 200 Archangel. So let's see how that performs once this fight is all over. Okay, so our Rintrah went down. He took 60 hits to get him down, surprisingly there, but he did take him down. I don't think he lost a hit, and it took quite a long fight there for an Archangel to take him down, but our Rintrah did go down. So that was a loss for him. So maybe Archangel is always a good option to take him down. We'll see how we do here now. So we lost that round, but the main loss was there with Rintrah with the Archangel. Let's see if we can redo this match and maybe cancel any possible Archangels. Okay, so we found an opponent. We're going up against Metallica with 184 matches and 1710 rating. And of course, we're going to cancel his Human Torch, his Penny, and does he have another possible counter? We are going to have to cancel that Archangel just because it took down our opponent. He's got something interesting in his books too. Let's see, he's got a lot of mystics in there, so I'm assuming he's got Mystic Dispersion on, so I hope we can use our Rintrah. Okay, and here we get Rintrah again. Yes, nice. So we're gonna choose him along with Omega Red, and now we have one choice left. He's got not that good a selection of science or counters. I'm thinking of any champion that might deal a lot of damage. He doesn't really have much going on there, so let's go with Spider-Ham and see what he picks as his oh, that was it. I wasn't paying attention to his selections. Okay, I had the last choice. All right, so Metallica, let's see what he puts as his first defensive champion. I haven't fought oh, Guillotine, interesting. So let's go, let me make sure that this time we do check his roster. Okay, let's put him Rintrah. So there's no Archangel because we took him out, there's no Human Torch because we took him out, so let's see what he brings. Let's see if he's actually fought a Rintrah before. He's gonna bring Kitty Pryde. Okay, and then we're gonna go and take a look at his other options that he has. So I think we're gonna go, let's go with Spider-Ham. I feel like she's going to be launching specials. I know she's a little tanky, but let's see if we can get her down with a couple of special ones. If you can, as long as she keeps launching them, I am okay losing my power. But ultimately, the result is what to see how Rintrah performs in defense. So he didn't take our Rintrah down, but we played sloppy with our Spider Ham. We could have probably definitely not. We took so many special ones to the face. So we did lose this round. But looking at Metallica's profile, I'm assuming now that's a rank 4 champion. But imagine a rank 4 champion timing out. Still looks pretty good in my books, you know, even though we took the loss. And of course we played sloppy, but Rintrah, I don't know, I'm liking what I'm seeing. So let's try to give him another round. So just realized that I can't give him another shot as he is done. He is done for the night. So I think I did enjoy his performance as a defensive champion. So he's done for the night, but definitely join me in the live streams to see more Rintrah gameplay as a defense, maybe as an offense. Maybe we start using him in offense. We'll take a look at how he is built for. But I'm ultimately happy as a rank 3. And again, he's still unawakened. Does he need his awaken ability? I think we're going to flirt with that idea a little bit more before we actually go and invest our awakening gem into him. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video and the sloppiness of my gameplay. And let me know your thoughts on Rintrah as a defensive champion in Battlegrounds. I think he's going to do well. Take care. See you on the next video. Peace.